Hey YouTube, Maddie's Daddy 12, Team JMT, coming to you guys with another understanding stun, and this one I'm going to talk about an extremely interesting tech choice that I'm going to be trying out. Now this came about because I was at one of my other local stores here in Owensboro. I was at the Lotus Guardian, and I was going through their little dollar bin, and I came across a card that I thought was extremely interesting, and the guys there at Lotus Guardian actually hooked me up. They gave me the cards that I was looking at, I mean, they gave me a great deal on them, and I really think this card is going to be a lot better than what we think it is. So the card in question right now is Absolute Crusader. Absolute Crusader is a Earth level 4, 1800 attack, 1200 defense warrior, and its effect reads this: when a level 5 or higher monster is special summoned, tribute this face-up card on the field. Destroy that level 5 or higher monster. So after double checking with a couple of my judging buddies, one of them being T-Bert, I'll have a link to him over here somewhere. You guys can check. You need to check him out. He's one of the top judges in the Louisiana area. Does a lot of traveling to the Texas area, but an excellent judge. And after double checking with him, because I wanted to make sure I had my ducks in a row on this before I posted this video, this guy is a mandatory effect. He is a trigger effect, which puts him kind of similar to Doom Caliber Knight. So if you summon your level 5, he's going to tribute to destroy your level 5, the same as Doom Caliber would tribute to negate your effect if you were to negate it. So he's very Doom Caliber-esque, if you would. Now he's a trigger effect, which means as soon as they do that, it's gonna trigger, which means he does not have the opportunity to miss timing. At any time that the level 5 monster is summoned, level 5 or higher monster is summoned, Absolute Crusader is going to hit it. Another thing to keep in mind is, like I said, he's a warrior, which means if you've been checking into the anti-meta stun stuff here recently, a lot of people have gone to DD Warrior Lady. So he pairs well with that, and means he's also a target for reinforcements in the army. So if you're actually main decking anything right now, or playing anything right now that can main deck the reinforcements in the army, maybe the Absolute Crusader is something that you could side deck. So Rhoda would be showing up right now, and of course E-Heroes and stuff like that, giving you an extra Gaia target if you were to want to do that. Let's see, Evil Swarms are playing Rhoda right now, so maybe you could side deck Absolute Crusader in the Evil Swarms. Constellars, are they playing reinforcements? I've not done much playtesting with Crusaders or with Constellars, so I don't know that. I guess Pollux, is Pollux a warrior? I don't know. I know they're playing Tinky. I'm not for sure if they're playing reinforcements. They may be. I'm not for sure. I'll have to check on that. But anyway, if you're playing anything that's playing Rhoda main decked, then you could side deck Absolute Crusader, and it would help you out quite a bit. So what are you going to side deck Absolute Crusader for? Or what are you possibly wanting to main deck it for? Well, it has the ability to hit inherent summons just like Thunder King. But it has, unlike Thunder King, it has the ability to hit non-inherent summons, which would be the Dragon Rulers. All of the Dragon Rulers are summoned off of their own effects, which are effects and non-inherent summons, unlike an Exceed summon, which is an inherent summon. So at any point that they special summon a dragon, you contribute the Absolute Crusader would then tribute himself to destroy the dragon. Something else to keep in mind is like Monster Reborn. If they Monster Reborn a monster that is level 5 or higher, the monster is going to get destroyed by Absolute Crusader. Also, Gores. If you attack into a Gores, and they drop Gores, Absolute Crusader is going to activate to destroy the Gores. Now, it won't activate to destroy the token. If they drop Gores, they'll still get the token, but you'll be able to get rid of the Gores at least, which will be fine, because a lot of the times when Gores gets dropped, The problem card is not the token always. It's almost always the Gores itself. But yeah, so if they drop Gores, I know he's not getting a lot of play right now, but he is getting some rogue play right now. So if they drop Gores, Absolute Crusader can stop that, along with like Tragodia and stuff like that. It's going to stop Monster Reborn, Call the Haunted, Exceed. I guess it wouldn't stop Exceed Reborn. But Call the Haunted, Monster Reborn, any of that stuff. But the biggest thing I want to come back to is the dragons. The dragon rulers are going to get shut down by Absolute Crusader, where Thunder King can't shut them down near as much because he has the ability to hit the non-inherent summons. However, it's not the end-all card for Dragon Rulers. If it was, I would not be the one bringing you a surprise factor Absolute Crusader video. This would have already been out. This video would have already been made several times over by the other Yugi tubers. The reason it's not an end-all play is this right here, the baby dragons. Okay, these baby dragons pose an actual issue for Absolute Crusader. What's going to happen is, say I activate Steam, alright, Dragon Ruler of Droplets. I'm going to discard this and another dragon or a water monster from my hand to the graveyard to summon a title Dragon Ruler of the Waterfalls from my deck. Okay, so the special summon of the level 7 happens, which a level 7 is of course higher than a level 5. Absolute Crusader is going to tribute, okay, to destroy the level 7. Well, what happens at that point is Crusader is gone and Title is now in the graveyard. You've not used Title's effect yet, so the Dragon Ruler player can then banish the 2 baby dragons that he just discarded to special summon the title from the graveyard. And at that point, they've still only used the 2 dragons from their hand to summon him. They've not used any extra effects that they wouldn't have already had to have used. So they still have ways to play through Absolute Crusader. However, if they do not have the baby dragon play, then they literally have to trade you one of their dragons for the Absolute Crusader. That's the way I'm looking at it right there, guys, is if they don't have the baby dragon play, then Absolute Crusader is going to be on the board, and they're going to have to summon one of their dragons in order to take Crusader out of their way, so they'll be able to make whatever spamming play they want to make. So there you go, guys. There's an interesting tech for you if you're wanting to stick to the stun or the anti-meta builds. Like I was saying, there's been a lot of Call the Haunted showing up in these anti-meta builds here recently. Could you imagine what it's going to be like if somebody reveals Megalo, pays their cost to discard, and then you chain Call the Haunted and bring back Absolute Crusader on Chain Link 2? So what happened? Chain Link 2 resolves, Call the Haunted, bringing back Crusader. Chain Link 1 resolves, which is Megalo getting summoned, and then Absolute Crusader pops to destroy Megalo. Man, that's tough, guys. That's so good. I can't believe how good this card actually is right now, and it's been overlooked for this long. So there you go, guys. That's just an interesting tech that I came across there when I was at Lotus Guardian. I hope you guys appreciate it. Subscribe, comment down below. Show us how much you love us.